Okay, so today I decided to build in San Myshuno, and I realized that there wasn't a nightclub in San Myshuno. There was only a lounge and two karaoke bars. So I decided I was going to build a nightclub. And I ended up naming the nightclub the Black Crown, which you'll see in a second why I named it that. Well, by a second, I mean like a couple minutes. But it's a pretty modern build. Um, yeah. it's I decided to make it mostly black on the exterior. The little bump out at the back is actually white, and that's where I put all the bathrooms. And originally the whole thing was white, but then I decided, I don't like that. So I decided to make some of it black, and then I was like, I don't like that. So I made the main part of it black, and then the little bump out is white. And the first floor is like the bar area and like a little lounge area. And then the top floor is like where there's a dance floor and a DJ booth, which I figured would work really nicely in a nightclub. and I tried out several different things with the exterior. Like here, I was trying to put those bars to make it look interesting, and then I was gonna make like the sides black, but I didn't like that. And then I put a couple of those like bubble blower machines on the rooftop there. You'll see in a second. Which I think is fun. Yeah, see, there you go. And I think those are just so funny. Like, it's your Sims getting high off of them, which I was recently playing with a Sim, and Agnes Crumplebottom, who's like the old lady of the Sims, like the snooty old lady, she walks up and starts using one, and I just thought that was the funniest thing. Um, I was gonna use that sign right there, but I realized it was purple, not black. I thought it was black. So I decided not to use it because it didn't fit the color scheme of my build. See, there's, I realized it's purple. And it took me a while to actually start working on the inside. It took me forever to get like the outside and the windows done. And then I couldn't decide what sign I wanted to put on it. I think I kept those two signs on the front. I don't remember. And then I used these movie hangout tapestries all over the place just because I never used them, and I was like, you know what, that's a fun, like, since it's mostly black and white, there's some fun color in the area too. And sorry, I keep clearing my throat. Then it took me a while to decide which lights I wanted to use. And let's see, which lights do I end up using? I don't remember. Let's see, let's see. Oh, I used the tiny living lights because they're really nice and I like them. I really like those ones. They're really good lights. And originally I was going to put the bar in the back, but then I remembered, oh yeah, it needs bathrooms, and I didn't want the bathrooms to be in the front. So they got moved to the back, and the bars got moved to the front. You'll see me do that in just a second. And then outside the bathrooms, I put a little lounge area, like with a couple sofas and such. And I love the little neon signs that are like bar themed. I think they're really cute. And then I think like right now I decide I'm gonna move them to the front. But it took me forever to decide where to put the stairs. Eventually, I put the stairs in the back. Um, Also, I was gonna use these university like high tables, but then I decided not to because I don't think the bar stools didn't count as chairs, and you need chairs in order for it to be a nightclub. There has to be a certain amount of chairs. and the bar stools didn't count. So, and those like raised up university tables need bar stools, so couldn't use them. I really, really like the way the top floor ended up. It took me a minute to decide how to do it, but it ends up being really cool. I think it's sort of a balcony area, or not balcony, but like there's like you'll see in a moment where like I delete part like in the middle. I move the stairs, and then the middle part is where the dance floor is. Like right now, see, move the stairs, and the dance floor is will be in the middle, and then on the sides you can see down onto the first floor, which I think is really cool, and I really like it. The balconies are pretty much just there for decoration. Um, I didn't really put anything on the balconies except for the one rooftop area with the bubble blowers. I just put them there so that like the little bump outs and bump ins, so that it wasn't just a big box. And here I'm doing the bathrooms. I decided to make like a little hallway into the bathrooms so that the bathrooms weren't just like right there. I don't know, I felt like that would be more realistic. I mean, your Sims obviously don't care, but I was trying to go for just a little bit of realism here. And I used white doors to, because I figured, if the doors were black, it might be hard to find them. And then I used wall lights instead of ceiling lights, just because I felt like, it's a nightclub, it's supposed to be a little darker. So I made the bathrooms are pretty dark, because they just have a little wall light on there. So pretty much just the toilet and sink are illuminated. And then for the rest of the build, it's not the brightest. You'll see I flip to night eventually, and like do a go around when it's nighttime. So it's not super bright in there because it's a nightclub. I figured, nightclubs are generally dark. And then I was thinking about maybe going in with like a sim and changing the lights and like dimming them even more, and maybe changing their color, because you can do that. I was thinking about putting that big spotlight, but I realized it was a bit big, and I thought it would like go on the ceiling and like twirl around, but it goes on the floor and ground and twirls around, and I wanted it on the ceiling, which it doesn't do, so I didn't put it in. And let's see, am I about to do the like balcony area? Yes. And so that pretty much the entire second floor is just the dance floor, which I think is really cool. And I also think it make the area louder, which I've been to a nightclub exactly one time in my life, and it was pretty loud. So I felt like, yeah, that's pretty realistic. And I put that sculpture there, and then here, that's how I decided to name it the Black Crown, because of that like crown sculpture. And then that little white one on the back porch. See there, it put in a night view. And then I realized I haven't done any landscaping, so I put these big cherry trees because I think they're pretty. And that's pretty much the whole build. I put a couple lampposts out front, and then I thought about did I keep the candles? I don't remember if I kept the candles on all the tables. No, I did not. Okay. I thought about putting lights on all the tables, but apparently I didn't do that. And that's pretty much the whole build. I put a light outside, and hope y'all enjoyed.